Okay. Well, I had OBS crash on me again. That is brilliant. I need now my pedal cam. I did like slightly doze off after dinner before I started preparing for the stream, which I didn't prepare that long before. But there was very much a possibility that I oversleep, but man, I've been tired all day long. It's probably because I regularly sleep, like sleep a few hours midday, and I didn't do that today at all. I'm coming off like, what, 4 hours of sleep last night. My body's like, well, this is fine and cool and all, but like, usually you sleep again at some point. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I had to do shit today. I had to do a lot of stuff today. I had to rage evolve the roses. Unironically. So I need to look at the logs that OBS produces when it crashes. Yeah. Launch ACC in VR. And we should be getting we now need to just find the Aris 7 on it. And my HUD has decided to die. Congratulations. My overlay is stupid and lost the window once ACC started. Well then, we need a different... Oh. This is the GT3. We need primary. I'm going to switch the primary out for the... Oh, where is it? Maserati, not this one. Need this one. Yes, the 143. God, I've done such an injustice to never properly finish that livery. Oh wait, probably the scene hasn't swapped. Has it? No, it hasn't. Nobody ever saw the car selection. God damn it, why is this stuff never working properly? It's like it sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't. Probably that's why the game OBS crashed, because it's did a scene switch, launched the shit SimHub stuff, and SimHub just like reload that it didn't launch in the ACC mode, because for some reason I feel like hello, why are you cropping this window? You shouldn't crop this window. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I have not set up any crops on that window. You're weird. Of your toolkit sometimes. Right. So. Okay, let's see. Do I know the password? Yes! I guessed the password first attempt. Oh, there are 10 minutes remaining in practice. 53 is being said, oof. I think that's gonna be a bit of an ask for me. Temperatures, tire pressures. That looks all good. Reviewing settings slightly excessive. This There's no spring stiffness in the rear. Let's put one click in there. I just look sus. You can't put an A or B into the front of the car, just noticed. That's interesting. Never noticed that before. We're gonna need the brake bus a bit more forward. We're gonna need a bit less steering rack because otherwise we just rip my arms out. Any weird asymmetries? No, we can go way more on the camber on the rear. Quite a bit of toe in there that I'm gonna neutralize slightly. I'm gonna just take this, I think. Some kind of bobs. My steering ratio is off. Why is that? My steering ratio isn't right. Oh my! I don't know which game did it. One of the games must have like reset my steering. Oh, it was probably R-Factor 2 when it was bugging out and. Ah, that means I need to manually set that shit. I have a guess. I'm gonna just change it briefly. Yeah, this is wrong. Need to change that. I think, however, I can just controls, rotate steering rock, because we need this just drop down to 720. Because my guess is that it just set it to 720 RF2. Oh yeah, right, I loaded my controller profile, my old one, when I was trying to get the shifter to work, which that one probably has still the wheel rotation setting to not use software rotation, but because R-Factor 2 back then didn't even support that. Like, you didn't have the option, you just got... It just changed the wheel rotation in your driver if you wanted it or not. Which obviously fucks with games that, like, don't change that. Like ACC, like AC, like AMS2. AMS1 did it as well. Oh, I think you can disable that as well. And then, like, obviously, I'll like truck some or something else like that. So now we have normal steering ratios again. It's just that it's 1-to-1 again, because I don't need accelerated steering. That's the last thing I need.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
It does feel nice. But it is slow. It's slow, definitely, because that Audi is like way quicker than me right now. Which is quite nil. Let's be clear about that one. Being beaten by an Audi is quite nil. Oh. Locked my brakes slightly there. It does take the chicane very well, yeah. Ah, I got validated. Because I went a millimeter too wide with the oversteer.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Car on the left.
Just go by.
On the left.
I'm not particularly quick in a straight line, so it's just... And I need to brake very early for turn 1 apparently. No, we have objects in the mirror may appear further away than they actually are. Me in that mirror of that Audi. It's like. But now I've got a slight break. Ah, I got validated again! I hate you! I really hate you. That.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
What's bias? Let's see how that. Yeah, you can get away with a lot of rivets bias through that specific corner. That was what time? 54.3. Oh, wanted to really murder me there. Guess I broke a bit early here. My front right is a bit high pressured. I'm clipping a too early apex there. The other tires I think are perfect. I'm third gear's too fast for carrying too much speed through the apex there. And just run off the circuit there. Practice a pit entry. I'm not sure if I need to do a mandatory pit stop in this race, so I'm just like, practice! You were getting good with that. Looked like I had a valid lap anyway. So, what was the fastest time? 52.3, so about 2 seconds off the pace. Right now. I just couldn't get a valid lap in. We were over pressure on the front right by nearly a PSI. So yeah, correcting that. Otherwise the car handles like Like that is just like so on point. Handling. It's crazy. It's like this thing just like was where I needed it. Maserati Imola 01. Yeah, because this thing is just. I think I can up the brake power perhaps. Slightly. To drive really well already. Off the racks briefly. So 15 minutes qualifying. Temperatures have not changed at all, so let's take some fuel out of the car. I didn't check how much fuel I'm consuming. Let's take some 20 liters. Should be more than enough. Oh, let's see. I'm not touching this. Ah, ignition starter. There's actually 2 KTMs entered on this track. I'm impressed because like the KTM is I think not that great at Imola specifically. Although it might just be me having experience with a very terrible race here. I think pace wise it might actually not be too bad here. I think I might need to lower the steering rack one click further because the car's a bit sensitive on steering inputs. I guess it's a bit too much rearward brake bias for that corner specifically. Oh god! That was a bit too much cut. Still need more pressure into the tires. I guess I broke way too early there. Oh, got unsettled. Car got very loose there. I think I'm too late on the throttle and just dropped the speed too much when that happened. Missed apex. I mean, this lap is anyway way scruffy, so we just need to finish it off, have a banker. think it's better to just pick second, perhaps, for that corner. I get so much oversteer out of the chicane. That's costing me time. I can take good lines through there because the curb doesn't matter, but like, the car gets so unsettled through there. For one. Okay, it's quicker. I am overshot slightly, I would say. But didn't have a wiggle, so I'm way quicker. And again, this Audi. Too quick in there. Oh, I dropped so much speed down there in our core. I need to stay third. Second is just too short. It's very awkward, that section. Lost even more time because I was hesitant on the throttle. I was nearly a second up and like I've just bled now half a second again. Just way too much oversteer there, that cost me. That corner is just, I can't get the line right. My line is so wrong. I'm thinking that I need to clip the... avoid the first part, clip the second part, but I think I'm wrong. We have clawed back sometime that we lost on previous attempts. Got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Oh, rain comes in. That will freeze the field now. It's basically last attempt. Okay, that was the last attempt.
Detected. Got some light damage on the front of the...
Yeah, okay. Have to return to the pits. That's it. And now the KTMs are laughing because the rain is coming. Not gonna make it easier for me. I was close to getting like P5. Yeah, I would guess this guy's not improving anymore. Anybody who hasn't set a lap timing is gonna be slightly screwed. The track has already gone over to Gracie. The race is at 2 PM, so we actually will see likely a at least damp track. Yeah, it's gonna the rain is gonna get worse. Let's prepare for wet running. Car was slightly loose, I can say that. You need a bit of fuel to actually finish, you know, any amount of distance. So let's just briefly calculate the fuel. And restore. 30 divided by memory recall. Just over 16 laps. On dry conditions at least it would be. Yeah, wet size optimal, no recommended. It's a bit early I would say, but like yeah, needs. Yeah, if we go with like 44 liters, we would be fine already. According to these numbers, let's just take 50. We're gonna run the rain, so brake pad type 2 needs to be put on the car. Likely wet tires. Just current tire pressures with the right tires so I can. Yeah, let me swap into my car. Okay. We need to figure out what we're gonna do with strategy wise. Because we are not having much fuel in this car. Well, what the fuck am I talking about? We have an issue here of like, how the fuck are we gonna tape the wet? It's a question of also how wet it will be. Let's briefly put dry tires back on. So. just waiting at this point. What do I want with tire pressures? Probably 27 all around to get them up to 30. Perhaps even lower than that, depending on how dry it is. Apparently we're just staying on dry tires. Although I don't think we're gonna have a race with dry tires if the race session is in 45 minutes. I'm expecting most likely we're gonna have to put wets on. So, let's see. Yep. Well, the track's damp actually. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we'll stay on dry tires. Yes. Stay on dries. Gonna race on dry tires because the weather's gonna stay dry for the race. It's just we're gonna need some temperature into some higher pressures most likely to get the deal with the damp in the beginning. But the track should dry off relatively quickly. Let's put 1.5 psi into all tires. Probably not even enough. Gonna run most likely very under pressure for the first part. But that's gonna be it. I'm gonna put path type 1 on, despite that the temperature's gonna mess with it. Wetness gonna mess with it, but like, let's face it, I just want the additional bit of heat in my brakes. Also maybe that extra bit of stopping power. Brace the right hand in the front slightly, just in case. We have already reduced the brake power back down, so it should not lock as hard. Right then.
30 seconds.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna switch the rain light on because we're on dry tires. Gonna switch, not head wipers, what we need is. We need basic headlights on this slightly damp circuit.
Stay single file.
Okay. Right. Usually with cars I turn up the ABS when doing the brake heating so I don't accidentally lock up the tires. But well, it's not like I have the option with this thing. It is definitely not. It looks very dry, the track. But it will go to greasy, at which point we will be dealing with a track that will produce very cold, low pressures. It's a 30-minute race. I most likely have shot myself slightly with the tire pressure choice. We're gonna have to see. It definitely looks very dry. Yeah, it's gone greasy before we even started the race. Yeah, I think I shot myself with having too high pressures. We're gonna have overinflated pressures for this race. Massively. Overcompensated for the conditions. We would have been fucked if I went out with wet tires. Yeah, the track is very dry. but it can't stay in a greasy condition for a while.
Stay double file.
Writing in chat and stuff.
Green light, should have been good. Car on the right.
Please don't pull in front of me. I don't have brakes.
Clear on the right.
Oh,
Car on the right.
he luckily survived that tab.
Clear on the right.
I have a K-team darting around behind me.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car
Could
on
you
the
guys decide how the hell you're gonna take this chicane?
right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Let's see, do we get enough draft of the Aston to actually draft by him? Probably not, because I don't have much braking power. It's a question of... how late he brakes.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Perfectly executed. That is beautiful. Was a beautiful pass. Yeah, my tire pressures are way too high. The track is probably already on. Yeah, it's gone already to green. Yeah, we're fucked in that sense. With way too high tire pressures. Oh, that's way too wide. I would really appreciate that extra bit of brake power that I trimmed out of the setup. Because the car would stop a little bit better then. About 7/10 down on me. Oh, that was too quick there. I'm very surprised how viable my car choice is. That's probably again too wide. No, I think I just about stayed on track limits this time around. Because I would like a valid lap in, so I have a delta. Yeah, the McLaren in front of me is just a bit too quick for me. Can't quite keep up with him. Oh god, got ultra slowed down there. Way more than I actually expected. Closed down really hard in there. Yeah, 54. I think the Aston wasn't quite up to pressure, and now his tires are really kicking in. He set up for dry, and I set up for greasy, so... Maybe he just needed a bit of courage to feel the conditions. I think Aqua is quite one of his weaknesses. Well, the chicane is one of mine. He really doesn't like it, I just can't figure it out. Despite my car should be quite good at it. That McLaren is really struggling with the penultimate turn. He's hitting off like every single lap there. That's how I can sort of keep touch with him. And we're really too far back to make anything out of it. Even when I'm feeling like I'm gaining on the guy in front, he's actually gapping me. The Aston actually dropped me. My aqua run there was not good. Yeah, at the end of the lap, this Aston driver is pretty solid. He's just made a few mistakes last time around. That's a long race. We're not even halfway right now. Nice. Nice run finally for Dow. My guess with the McLaren is that he's taking it easy right now. He doesn't need to push. Although he shouldn't take it too easy. But once I'm closing down to him, he will probably step it up. Because I have to really like hit all my marks to like go slightly quicker than him. And that's like consistency with this car is a really difficult thing. You can't really do it. Yeah, he's still faster for the chicane. Like, he goes 3/10 up, I think, on the chicane on me. Plus that I just hadn't. Far worse exit for there. Yeah, he's just this tiny bit faster than me. It's really agonizing. Like, I just cannot fucking run him down. Yeah, he's just this tiny, itty, but tiny bit faster. It's really annoying. Because he's right there, just like you can do nothing about it. And he's gonna stay right there because it's not like he's gonna outrun you at all. That's probably a track cut. Yep. Not surprising. I can gain in a few places back on him, it's just... that chicane is really hurting me in general. This lap was technically faster than his, but like wasn't valid. I see him holding a blue flag. Yeah, there's a... the back marker's far away. I don't know why he's holding a blue flag when... the next back marker is about 50 seconds up the road from the leader, so it's not like he's gonna even hit him. Oh. Brief lift there. Then the track cut. Oh man, like this guy's line through there is like crazy. I can just not keep up through there. I don't know why. He's like 4 tenths faster than me through there. How does he do that? And I can take the curbs, like the curbs are not stopping me, it's just... the car's not willing to carry speed, I guess. Lift there. I guess we're here in a free pack of frustration, because I guarantee that Aston Driver is frustrated with me as well, me being able to just slightly outrun him consistently. Being that slight bit quicker than him, and then the McLaren driver is a slight bit quicker than me, so it's just... oh, come on. I'm now slipping up, making stupid mistakes. It's just irrelevant of what I do. I just cannot carry any amount of speed. It's like I carry a good amount of speed. I just have no clue how the McLaren can go even faster through there. Brakes, please. Yeah, I lost a lot of ground to the McLaren in front. This is really shit lap. That's what you get with the Maserati at times. Too early the apex there. Need to start somewhat focusing backwards. I clipped the apex there way too early. Go for later line. It's so hard to get the car and get out back for the exit. Right.
Yellow flag is active.
I am either gonna get way slower or just like not matching myself through that bloody chicane. There's just no speed to be found, but apparently it just should be. Guy in front left a bit of time on the table last time around. It's not like I'm gaining. Yeah, I mean, guy behind me was half a second faster than me. I was half a second faster than the car in front of me. Too deep there. To eat too much curb on the left hand side and get unsettled. Turn, you fucking piece of shit. Now under genuine threat from behind. Problem is the how the car unsettles from time to time when you hit curbs hard enough. He's close. And he will have some overspeed to turn one. Luckily I did get pulled up there. One of the big advantages of this car is that I think it has quite a lot of power. And without the traction control, you can relatively easily gap people out of corners. It doesn't have good aero, but it's... well, it has a lot of drag, that's what I mean. You use it out in long straights. And when it comes out of punch, you're really quite invincible. Oh, come on! Right when I need my brakes, they fail me. .5 seconds behind. And 0.45 seconds behind. It's gonna get a decent draft here. 0.4. 0.3, he's too far back. Yeah, way more speed through there. People are just setting dots in the chat. Now we need to get stopped. Nope. Overshot again. Missed an apex as well. Only 4.2 ahead. Slightly closer. 5.2. McLaren just ate a lot of dust there. But we weren't close enough to capitalize on that. So we've been busy keeping the Aston behind. This. He's way too close to me. I don't like this at all. He's an entire tenth closer than last time. You were trying to go through me. I'm pretty certain of that. And that doesn't work. I did move slightly right, but I never opened a gap enough for you to slip up the inside. Right. A few more corners to go. Oh, wide.
Leader has finished the race.
Right. Oh boy. That was closer than I liked.
Excellent job made. B4.
Oh.
Now bring it back home safely.
Yeah, dragged the Maserati onto the podium. But this guy, Aston driver, Broiker, he definitely didn't like make the job easy for me. Somebody wants to reenact the old layout. I see. Yeah, I think I started P5. I qualified P6, but somebody took the DQ before the race starts, so we were able to just start P5 and then just gain 2 positions in the one out of here, and then oh. What was that? Meow. Hello, could I kindly get my... No, my mouse cursor is there. Why are you not rendering it? Safe. So, I want to briefly check again. Oh yeah, it didn't show my last pressures, but like... Thermostat 4 was the one I used. We only got... Oh yeah, we got flat spots, moderate ones on the front left. That's for the front left, okay. But the rear tires only got graining. And it was still in decent condition, I guess. GG broker. So.
Green light, go, go, go.
Right. Right. Okay. Well then, I think that's all. I'm gonna have perhaps a brief look at the replay, but I think not much happened honestly in this race. I mean, it was a very fun race. Because the car was very fun to drive, but it wasn't like stupidly complicated or anything. It was just a car driving around the circuit. Not particularly elaborate in that sense. Right. My McLaren starts on pole. P2 is the Aston driver. Two McLarens go into the lead, the Aston goes defensive. And I just slightly tapped the Aston there. And there comes the KTM trying to swing around with high cornering speed, but it's just left hanging. I get a bit relatively ambitious, but then again the KTM gets boxed in. That guy just got unlucky. He just ended up constantly getting boxed in between me and the Alpine there. The power slide from me. I'm just like drifting through these corners with my car. The Alpine gets out of shape over the curb, the Aston was already out of shape, and I just get stuck here. I nearly pit maneuvered that Alpine there. I didn't even feel that. Like, I just come up the inside of him suddenly and like nearly move him completely out of the way. That is in part hilarious. Because of like massive Maserati, small Alpine just gets yeeted. Bitch, I wanna get by. So we'll go on the chase. On the front stretch in the slipstream. And we could obviously not get by the Aston. Because we like the straight line, so we force him to go defensive. He didn't even have that bad of a line. I just carried Oh, he got slightly a wiggle over the curb there. That gave me the last edge that I needed to get by him. And he doesn't try to contest me around the outside. But there wasn't enough room for doing it, so, but like... yeah. Happened to him down in Aqua here. He... oh no, that's just riding ball. He feeds too much throttle there. In between two, enters a bit quick, gets sideways. Nobody has that livery to see the red headlights, but they would be very terrifying to say the least. You could see me just muscle my way by the Alpine. Oh yeah, he didn't even get that much hit, I think. Oh yeah, you can feel that hit. You see that hit. He probably through the steering wheel very much felt that. Yep, there's a slight contact and then just like I'm already by. I just swooshed by him. Oh, there goes a KTM. I think that KTM got murdered there. Where's the KTM crossbow? Pretty sure there was one. Come on, give me the crossbow. Ah, there it is. Here he is. Prior to dying. Because he was laying pretty well. He nearly runs in the back of the Alp. He's like far enough back, but like he gets close to the Alpine and then he just gets square hit by the Porsche behind. He had lifted the Porsche slightly, but he didn't brake on time. And that's just... poor guy gone. He did continue on actually. But I probably dropped them way far down. Is he stalled? Oh yeah, he's stalled. This guy actually doesn't use auto clutch. He stalled actually with rolling off, which is... So let's just turn around. So, right. Let's turn around. Now was that. And that's me doing that pass again. Right, we want to go, I think. Yeah, I guess there was a slight gap here because I went here in the middle. That arc is weird, let me tell you, because I thought I didn't leave him that much room. But I arced slightly to the right. Yeah, that is awkward, to say the least. But he respected that, he took that on him, actually. Despite me, like, I moved from the right, moved through this king to the middle of the road, before moving back to the left to defend. Which, yeah, that's not right. That shouldn't be that way. Yeah, he wasn't pleased about that. That was a very awkward defense to say the least. Why did I drift that far to the middle of the road? Yeah, because I straight lined this braking zone. I tried to square it off in my mind instead of trying to hold the inside line. I was still focused on the bloody approach for this corner. And just straight lining it through the apex there on the left. Straight through there so I can stop actually. Which is an insane task to do. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense now, suddenly. I thought I was way further to the left than I actually was, I'm sorry. It was a misjudgment actually on my end. Right then. Oh dear, well done. We finished P3 again. I think this is the second time I finished this championship P3. I run twice and I've both finished a P3. Well, I guess that's a bit of an achievement. But we want to set briefly here controls my wheel rotation back to 1080. Right, we're gonna launch a different game that isn't ACC. I'm gonna fix my stuff in R-Factor 2. I think I have VR mode on for R-Factor 2, although I didn't need it. I just have it on right now. Just launch RF2. Fix my wheel rotation. I do need my R-Factor 2 at the end of the week. Oh, I don't have VR on, I guess. Because it's not prompting me into VR right now. Ah, I see. It's not on. Maybe we can fix it later. We can just run it in window right now. Not too big of a deal. I just need to fix the controls there and then go back out. Viscous lid, okay. Well, that's funny. Some settings. Device driver, no software. Custom 1080. Right. Yeah, those were not correctly mapped again. I'm gonna unmap my gear shifter. While I'm at it, mixture should be fine. Increment, decrement, boost should be back to being fine. So, which key is here? VR center? No, those are not. TC. I didn't want to remap it. ABS. Okay. We need here. North keys actually needed here, and we need the. Where is it? Where's my alternate escape? It's be somewhere. Update request here. That's definitely needed. I was missing when I was running on the over. Where's my alternate escape? I know it's a button that exists. It's just missing. I just can't see it for fuck's sakes. Display mode, yeah, that's fucking fine. Talking an MFD, yeah, that's fine. Where is the bloody button gone? It was usually underneath here on the section, I thought. This is so strange. It's just like feeling like I'm getting gaslit. There's a pause button. There's alternate escape. I finally found it. It's an assistant gameplay. I'm stupid. It's not RF2's fault. I was looking the wrong place. Right. We've done the assigning, we've done the calibration probably as well, but wait it. Let's just check. Once I rest my foot, it's really sure that's... I've noticed that I need to actually decrease the brake palm or brake pedals. This gives me a bit more longer maximum power range. Right. All of this is fine, so let's just save a new my setup minus 2022 dot minus 08. No, not 08. Fuck, am I typing 08? 05 minus 14. Save profile. Okay, and this has now the through software run steering angle instead of using the other methods, so that's dealt with. Now we just need to change my steering rotation in my wheel driver again to finally fix this stuff. Right, open file location. Here's the steering wheel, game controllers, T300 Aris, and back to 1080. So, right. Okay. Excuse me, where did my properties for those go? Yeah, normal controller. Why the fuck are you acting up, Windows? Windows, what the fuck are you doing? So, right, that closed down, back down. So then, this definitely was fun. I think I've said that a few times. Now fixed my RF2, and not just my RF2. I've fixed my wheel rotation. And all of those prep works. Let's look over here. Something being said. Nobody is talking about the actual race that we ran tonight. That's always interesting. I guess that might be. Oh, there's actually I guess a tool for like. It's a race engineer tool, I guess. Oh god, that is a genius meme. I need to add that to my collection. What else? I mean, stream can't be left completely without that meme. Let me just briefly. Oh, it's hidden now behind me. Hey, you're going to sleep. Yes, now shut up. One click lower in preload differential will make everything better. Yes, totally, bro. Well, no. We know that it won't. But what if it? What if? Right. I actually get mines. Hey, open my stuff. But what if? What if it actually made the difference? Then you would be screwed. And not really. You would be... But that's just like... You wouldn't be screwed, but it's like... I needed that bit of time. What if that's the preload differential setting did it? And it's just gonna keep you awake at night, at day. It's gonna haunt you. Ooh, scary. Wait. Okay, I need to stop overacting this. Right. Well then, you backpedal cam. It's been a fun ride. I guess I'm more awake than before. Which is unfortunate, because I really felt like I wanted to sleep. But now I'm awake. It's probably a good idea if I want to sleep now, so... Actually, I'm gonna probably go to bed now. So I will just say... Bye-bye.